Alright, so welcome. This video is going to cover how to play This Is Amazing Grace. The song is done by Phil, I believe it's Wickham, and pretty sweet song to play. It's a Christian song, and it's not too hard to play on a guitar if you're trying to find something easy to play, or if your band's trying to learn the song. This will cover mainly just the rhythm parts, so let's get into it. I am tuned into 440 pitch. No capers, like that, just playing straightforward. What I like to do on a lot of these songs that we play for, at least for my church band, is to kind of bring a lot of that chunky meat feel, while the lead guitarist is bringing in the higher, richer sounds, a lot of the tremolo effects and the chorus and delay effects, so I can kind of keep going with the song and he can add into the song as well as play with me. And the reason that's important for a lot of church bands is if you have the lead pastor and he's playing and he stops to bring the audience into the service, you want to be there to kind of get that backbone still there while he drops out. Enough of that. So the intro to the song is pretty simple. I try to dial down my distortion so I can talk, you guys can hear through the video, and then in the tail end I'll play the entire thing, and then you guys can play along and you'll hear what I'm playing. Alright, so let's dive into the song. So quickly, quick tip on the tone. When you have two guitars in a worship band, or in pretty much any band, you either want to match a tone or have someone carry that chunk meaty sound in the back end, and then use your lead guitarist will either have a booster or he'll be just slightly more on the gain and treble in his tone. So I like to kind of kick back on my tone, have almost like a Vox type of sound. The audio that you're going to hear through this video, basically what it is, I picked one of my cleaner tones, and then I added a Boss Distortion 250 on top of it, and kind of dialed back on the distortion so you can kind of hear the chords as I'm transitioning on the video, okay? So, but if you guys are playing live with the band, kind of watch how much distortion you want to play with the band and add a performance piece to it, and not kind of override everybody else. Cool? Alright, so on the intro, it's pretty like a four beat on the floor kind of feel to it, and you're just transitioning back and forth. So when you're playing the BE, a couple things to look for. If you guys are playing like me, where I use either the pinky or the ring finger, if you're not careful on muting your strings, you can. Of course, like most chords, ring out notes you're not supposed to. And here's an example. Here's the B, and then here's the E with the open E. Okay. Or if you don't move your index finger down from your B flat or your sharp B, and you accidentally hit it, you're gonna have a meaty, chunky sound. Which, if everyone else is playing straight chords, you're gonna stand out on the PA system. So. Always want to stand out, but always in a good light. But so in the intro, it's kind of have an open feel to it, and here's how it goes. When I go back to the B, that's when you're starting your verse, so let the note ring out, okay? So, who brings the darkness? And it goes into the chorus. Kind of use a light picking and a little volume. I come up with my G minor, start from the bottom up, and then into the F. And then go into your E. And ring out. Second time around. Alright, and we come on to the E again. Get ready for the hold. Ready and stop. This is amazing. And then when you go into the chorus, okay, you're pretty much playing the same notes as you would in the verse, but you're just kind of ringing it out, okay? And here's how that goes. Back again. Back on the B. And hold on that F from that first time, okay? And then you go back into the intro. Okay, now when you go to the second verse, I'm going to double accent on my notes, okay? And what I mean by that is when I transition back from the and it goes back into the This Is Amazing Grace. 2, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Back again. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay, and pretty much you just keep looping the same feel. Once you go back into the bridge, all right, you're gonna come out of that F, let it ring out a little bit, and kill your volume down, and it's gonna go through the same lines twice. On the third time, if you listen to the album, you're gonna have an accented snare. I will usually come in right before the snare hits, and then do a ring out B, a ring out E, and then I crunch on my G minor, back to B, and then build it up. Okay, so here we go. So you come back from your chorus, you come back on the B, let it die out. The singer's going to go through the verses, listen to the cues, and then right before the snare hits, ring it. And then back into the chorus. Alright, and that's pretty much how the song goes. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and if you like, go ahead and leave a comment. I'd appreciate it. Until then, see you next time.